Welcome back to iForb Sports. Andito ako ulit Tropa to give you the latest PBA games result, next game schedule, updated PBA team standings, and the latest updates from the ongoing Dubai International Basketball Championship as of today, January 30.
The NLEX Road Warriors wins their third straight games as they survive anew and put themselves in great position to advance into the next round after defeating the PBA guest team Hong Kong Eastern in the first game with the final score of 94-76. Mike Watkins overpowered the guest team, leading NLEX with 41 points along with 14 rebounds on a very efficient 18 of 27 shooting from the field. Here are the full game scores. NLEX Road Warriors 94. Aside from import Mike Watkins, Robert Bolick also played well with 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists. Jave Mocon and rookie Jonel Policarpio added 9 points each, and Robbie Herndon 6 points. Hong Kong Eastern 76. Import Chris McLaughlin led the visiting team with 18 points to go along with 17 rebounds. Hayden Blankley added 14 points. Point guard Glenn Yang 12 points, and Kobe Lamb 11 points. The win also puts the NLEX Road Warriors into at least a playoff do-or-die game for the 8th place, or even go as high as 7th place, or an automatic quarter-final slot if Magnolia loses its final game of the conference. While the Hong Kong Eastern is now in danger to go all the way down to 7th place with a twice-to-win disadvantage in the quarterfinals, depending on the result rain or shine's last game of the conference. Meanwhile, the win by NLEX also officially eliminated the San Miguel Beermen. This marks the first time in 10 long years for 22 straight conferences that San Miguel Beermen failed to advance into the quarterfinals. We may now expect huge moves from San Miguel in the off-season, so expect a major lineup shakeup for them. Say hello to Terra Firma! In the main game, the BRGY Ginebra Gin Kings defeated an all-Filipino lineup of the Meralco Bolts with the final score of 91-87. Stephen Holt was named Best Player of the game, finishing with 13 points, 3 rebounds, and shot 2 of 4 from three-point area and 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Here are the full game scores. BRGY Ginebra Gin Kings, 91. Rookie RJ Abarientos led all scorers with 17 points. Import Justin Brownlee added 15 points and 5 rebounds in just 22 minutes of play. Troy Rosario, 13 points, and Jamie Malonzo, 9 points. Meralco Bolts, 87. Rookie CJ Cancino led Meralco in scoring 15 points, as their import Akil Mitchell did not play in this game due to back spasms. Rock and Roll Raymond Almazan added 13 points, Aaron Black 11 points, and veterans Chris Newsom and Cliff Hodge both scored 9 points each. The result of the Ginebra-Meralco game officially puts these two teams as the 4th and 5th seeds, meaning Ginebra and Meralco will be going up against each other in a best-of-3 quarterfinal series this conference as they renew their modern-day rivalry.
Tara Tropa, samahan mo ako at silipin naman natin ang updated PBA team standings at PBA playoffs picture as of today, January 30.
The Northport Batang Pier officially secured the top overall seed in the PBA Commissioner's Cup, leading the team standings with 9 wins and 3 defeats and on a 2-game winning streak, and will have a twice-to-beat advantage versus the number 8 team going into the quarterfinals. The Talk and Text TROPAN GIGA are also locked at the 2nd seed with 8 wins and 3 defeats, regardless of the outcome of their last game of the elimination round. They would officially be the number 2 seed and got the benefit of a twice-to-beat advantage going into the quarterfinals as well. The 3rd spot also officially belongs to the rising super team, Converge Fiber X, who finished the conference with 8 wins and 4 defeats, and will play in the best-of-3 quarterfinal series versus the number 6-seeded team. At number 4 are the BRGY Ginebra Gin Kings, who finished the elimination round games also with 8 wins and 4 defeats, and on a 2-game winning streak, as the Crowd Darlings are officially the 4th-seeded team this conference. Also locked at number 5, and will have another dance with Ginebra in the quarterfinals in a best-of-3 series, are the Meralco Bolts, with 7 wins and 4 defeats, and will finish the elimination round games as the 5th seed regardless of the outcome of their last game versus the Magnolia HOTSHOTS. At number 6 are the PBA guest team Hong Kong Eastern, who finished the elimination round games with 7 wins and 5 defeats and have lost their last 2 games. Hong Kong Eastern will finish number 6 if rain or shine loses its last game of the conference, and 7th seed if Rain or Shine wins. At number 7 are the Rain or Shine ELASTO Painters, with 6 victories and 5 defeats, and have lost 2 games in a row. Rain or Shine are not yet safe this conference, as a loss in their last game versus Talk and Text, and a Magnolia win over Meralco will relegate them in a do-or-die game versus Magnolia for the last and final slot in the quarterfinals, where the losing team gets eliminated. At number 8 are the NLEX Road Warriors, with 6 wins and 6 defeats, and have won 3 games in a row. A loss by Magnolia will officially put NLEX into the playoffs, while a win by Magnolia will force them into a do-or-die game versus the HOTSHOTS for the number 8 spot. But if a triple tie happens with Rain or Shine, NLEX and Magnolia, NLEX will advance as the 7th seed and will leave Rain or Shine and Magnolia in a knockout game. At number 9 are the Magnolia Chicken TIMPLADOS HOTSHOTS with 5 wins and 6 defeats and have won 2 games in a row. The HOTSHOTS are now in a do-or-die situation and needs to win 2 more games to advance into the next round. Meanwhile, the San Miguel Beermen, Phoenix Fuelmasters, Blackwater Bossing, and the Terra Firma Jeep are officially eliminated this conference. Now, let's take a quick and closer look at the current PBA playoffs preview to see where your favorite teams are at the moment, and to get a better understanding of the conference format. The Northport Batang Pier officially takes the first overall seed this conference and will be going up against the number 8 NLEX Road Warriors, where Northport Batang Pier will have the benefit of a twice-to-beat advantage. The Talk and Text TROPAN GIGA officially becomes the second-seeded team and will play versus the number 7 Rain or Shine ELASTO Painters, where Talk and Text will also have a twice-to-beat advantage. The third seed officially locked with Converge Fiber X and will play versus the number 6-seeded PBA guest team HONGKONG Eastern in a best-of-3 quarter-final series. And finally, the 4th seed officially belongs to the crowd favorites, BRGY Ginebra Jin Kings, and will officially play versus the number 5 Meralco Bolts in the quarterfinals. The Ginebra versus Meralco Bolts matchup is the only official and final locked-in matchup so far, as this playoff preview may still change depending on the outcome of the last play date of the elimination games tomorrow, January 31st. There are no PBA games scheduled for today, January 30th. The PBA Elimination Round games continues tomorrow as the PBA goes to the Phil Sports Arena to play its final Elimination Round games, where the Meralco Bolts will be taking on the Magnolia Chicken TIMPLADOS HOTSHOTS in the first game. This is a no-bearing game for Meralco, as they are already locked in at 5th seed, while this is a do-or-die game for Magnolia HOTSHOTS to stay alive and live to fight another day in a do-or-die game versus NLEX or Rain or Shine. Tip-off for the Meralco versus Magnolia game will be at 5 in the afternoon. And for the main game, the Talk and Text TROPAN GIGA will likewise play a non-bearing game for them, as they are officially the 2nd seed team this conference, as they play versus the Rain or Shine, who is not yet safe from elimination. A win by Rain or Shine will officially get them a quarter-final slot and will finish as the 6th seed to play versus Converge in a best-of-3 quarter-final series, while a loss by Rain or Shine will put them in a do-or-die game versus Magnolia if the HOTSHOTS won their game versus Meralco. Tip-off for Talk and Text versus Rain or Shine will be at 7:30 in the evening tomorrow. Meanwhile, here is the latest game result and games schedule in the ongoing Dubai International Basketball Championships. The Strong Group Athletics Pilipinas teams advanced to the quarterfinals of the Dubai International Basketball Championship as they remained undefeated by winning their 4th game in a row with an 84-75 victory versus the Amman United Sports Club of Jordan to finish the group stage with 4-0 record. Malachi Ricardson led the Strong Group Athletics team with 24 points, followed by Chris McCullough with 19 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists, and Renza Bando finished the game with 12 points and 2 rebounds. The Strong Group Athletics will now headed into knockout quarterfinal stage and will play versus the number 4 team of the other group, which is the Sharjah Sports Club of the United Arab Emirates, later past midnight at 1 in the morning, January 31st. Meanwhile, the other Philippine team, Zamboanga Valientes, are officially eliminated from the tournament.